Good morning. Oh, happy Tuesday. I forgot to light my candle. Oh my goodness. So, how are you all this morning? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I hope you had a happy Monday. Mondays tend to be my bigger days. So, let's try to get that in the right thing there. Okay, there we go. And yes, so Spirit turned up yesterday. So wow, I had some really amazing readings. I had some really amazing IET sessions. It was just a really good day. So I hope you're all doing well. And I just have to thank each and every one of you who are really starting to utilize my website. It is the easiest way to book with me. I am Melissa, Evidential Medium, IET Master Instructor, Teacher. Yeah, so it's all about just helping you step into your most authentic self, really helping you to overcoming your whatever the hurdle is, whatever the blockage is, wherever you're feeling really stumped in your own life. As a light worker, we come in with a mission. We come in with things that we have to overcome or transform. And that is what I'm here to help you do. So it was a beautiful, beautiful day. It was busy. Mondays are always busy, but it was really busy. So it was all good. It was all good. But like I said, Spirit really showed up and it was a good, good thing. So coffee number 2. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning. Good morning. So updates. Do I have any updates? I will be in Canada in August for IET. We're going to do basic, intermediate, and advanced over a weekend. Really looking forward to that. My community, this Wednesday, tomorrow night, I will actually be in my community with the meetup. And our meetup is the monthly meeting where we actually do a guided meditation to help you in whatever spirit feels you need. That's going to come through the meditation, the channeled guided meditation. And then we do healing, a group healing modality that allows you to continue to transform those issues in your tissues, transform those things that are like really weighing on you and holding you down. So that's what I have going on. Okay. So also the community is shifting. So if you're in my subkit community, we're coming to the website. So check that out. The community tab is on the homepage of the website. I would love for you to join me if you're being called to. That would be amazing, because we do get together 3 times a month and they're all very different. The first Friday night of each month, I do a channeled message from my guides, kind of like what I did on Consciousness Conversation yesterday, only it's more indicative of like what that month is going to bring us or what we're going to need in that month. And then on the first Wednesday of every month, we do mini readings. Basically, it's just like Tarot Tuesday, except you get an extended reading. And that is closed to 10 people. So if that's something you want to be a part of, you do need to kind of show up. Let's see, what else? And then the meetup on the last Wednesday of every month is the healing and the guided meditation for. And what's beautiful about all of these meetings is you can then go back and rewatch them. There is replay availability. So and then in the course of the community, there's going to be you get access to my downloadable course and all of the material that goes with that. And you also get access to the content that I will drop in the group. And then the big, real bonus to why I switched platforms is because we have a group now. So we can interact with each other and you can support each other and I can come in and support you and we can have really great conversations. You can ask me your questions. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the community on my website. And so that is there. It's begun, but we're going to really jump into it in June. Subkit will be gone May 31st. So looking forward to that. If that's something you want to join me, I would love that. Get to know you. You get to know me. It's a good thing. So this morning, I actually was guided to use a different tarot deck. So we're actually going to use the Guardian Angel Messages from Radley Valentine this morning instead of the tarot deck more in line with Rider-Waite. So Spirit just brings what Spirit brings, and I just am along for the ride. I'm along for the ride with all of you. With all of you, I'm along for the ride with all of you. Let's see. Hopefully, I haven't spoken with him, but I'm planning Dr. Thomas being back with me on Thursday for Consciousness Conversation. So if you've not had a chance to check that conversation out, we've been doing it for a year now. Every Thursday, there's a whole playlist on my YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube and in the YouTube search bar, put @guidance311, I will pop right up. So you can go right there and check out all the playlists. I have the daily guidance playlists. I have monthly playlists. I have consciousness conversation playlist. I have healing and classes playlist. So in the past couple of weeks, I've dropped 3 classes that if there's something that you've been wanting to learn about, you can actually go to that playlist. I did one on the laws, universal laws. I did one on your guides, who they are. And then I did one on there's a great one on chakra, on your chakra system there. And there's another one there that I just dropped and I can't remember what it was. I did laws, guides. Oh, clairs. What are the clairs? How do you receive information? So those tutorials, I'm going to be honest with you. So yes, I kind of go through the information, but I also kind of inject what I've learned in my own experience with all of that. So and with the clairs, there's actually practices you can do. So take a look at that if you're interested. So it's all on YouTube, free. It's all free. All right, why we're here, daily guidance. I actually wanted to do the teaser, and I was actually going to drop the link for StreamYard for me coming on at 9 a.m. this morning, but for some reason I couldn't get to some information I needed. So it didn't work out, basically. So you don't know what I dropped or what I titled this video, I don't think. But yes, it is time. So these 3 cards popped right out. I pulled one card to see if, you know, what basically the vein or the avenue this reading was going to go down. And oh my gosh, here we go. So we're getting out of disappointment. Spilled milk. Don't cry over the spilled milk, right? So whatever hasn't worked out, whatever the loss was, whatever you're grieving, it's okay. But it's time. It's time to understand what that was about. It's time to maybe do some acceptance or moving through that grieving process, whether it was a lost job, lost loved one, lost relationship, lost whatever, right? When we have a loss, whatever it is, there's a grieving process. And I don't think many of us recognize that there is, you need to take the time that you need to take because it's a process. And so wherever you're having disappointment, wherever you're having loss, wherever you're having grief, wherever you're having regret, right? Regret is such a useless energy stealer, right? So wherever you're having regret, kind of look at that and say, okay, where could I have done better? And what can I learn from this so I don't make that mistake again, or I don't make that choice again, okay? So wherever you're having regret, forgive yourself, forgive the other person, forgive the situation, basically release whatever it is you're holding on to about the situation that's creating the regret, because it's not helping you. It's not informing you. It's keeping you stuck, honestly. And we need to release it so we can move on, because it's time. It's time to move into your wishes, your dreams, and your happiness. And you can only do that if you can get yourself off the floor, out of the bed, back into life, back into living. Yeah, and it's time to make the new choice. Because right now, the regret is keeping you at the fork in the road. And it's time to move away from the fork in the road. It's time to have what Spirit's been bringing you, whether it's the inspiration or it's been, someone reaching out wanting you to work with you or work for them or be a part of your life. Like, it's time to get out of indecision, because You're holding yourself back. The regret, the pain, that's what's holding you back. And it's time for you to come into this Nine of Cups energy of receiving and moving forward. Okay, so those were the three that fell right out. Those were the three that wanted to come out. So now let's pull where Spirit wants to take this. So where does Spirit want to take this message today? Because the energy has shifted. I talked to several people yesterday, and we had the same conversation about how the energy has shifted, and things are starting to fall into line. You're starting to receive things. Things are starting to come in, and it's starting to feel good. But if you're not in receptive mode, if you're not able to receive, you could block it, right? And we don't want to do that. So I feel like that's why Spirit kind of started today's message with that wherever you're kind of holding on to the pain, the fear, you got to let it go. It's time to let it go. It's time to receive the new. It's time to receive the new energy. It's time to receive the new abundance, the new people coming in, the new situations coming in. And you can't do that if you're, nope, don't come near me because I've, been hurt before. It didn't work out before, whatever it was before. We got to let that go. We got to release that. It was what it was. I have to forgive the people. I have to forgive the situation. I have to love myself. Oh, and we got 4 falling out. Oh my gosh. Oh, holy smokes. They're all major arcana cards, and there's 4 of them. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm going to take this slow. Because I don't want you to miss how beautiful this is. Because this is a progression. You've been on a road for a while where things haven't felt good. There has been blockages. There's been stagnation. There's been a lot of maybe things kind of coming back up for you that you thought were dead, done over, and you were kind of getting hit with it again, right? Because we are like onions, and we've got to go step by step through the layers. I talk about this when I do IET sessions and why, it's not a one and done, it's a process, because Spirit is going to go in and help you layer by layer, really start to heal and transform those parts of yourself. And they can't do it all at once, or you'd be a puddle laying on the floor, not able to function, right? And we still have to make our money. We still have to feed ourselves. We still have to keep ourselves in our homes, that sort of thing. And so what you're being brought is going to feel overwhelming, but you're also being given right now the strength, the courage, the compassion, and the perseverance to keep going. Because this energy is opening up. And so, yes, if you've got that old feeling coming up, it's to be released. If you're meeting that person that's similar to a past situation that didn't work out, that's your almost like a quiz. Are you being more discerning? Are you ready to move forward, right? Do you have the courage to set your boundary? Do you have the courage to say no? Do you have the courage to walk alone until the right thing comes in? And so this perseverance is continuing to go despite the obstacles and challenges, continuing to move forward despite the inner fear, the inner unworthiness, powerlessness, threat, not being able to trust, right? The courage is going forward despite the fear. And so this master number of 11, right? Strength, balance, it's coming in because it's time to move away from what didn't work out. It's time to recognize why something didn't work out. It's time to understand why you're being taken in the new direction. It's time to make the decision to go in a new direction. Yeah. So, new people are coming in, new relationships, new emotions, new choices. For some of you, this is going to be a new partner. whether it's a work partner or a romantic partner, life partner, right? Whatever it is. This is why things are opening up, so that you can come into the new. You can choose a different road. You can go in a different direction. And you can't do that if you're not forgiving and letting go of what didn't work out. Because it's time. It's time for wishes fulfilled. It's time for the dreams and the happiness. So when the choice comes up, it's time to go in the new direction. And I actually was talking about this yesterday with someone. Spirit's never going to bring you what you like, the comfortable feeling. They're always going to bring you the uncomfortable feeling, because you have to go in the new direction. And it's going to take you down a road you've never been down before, or maybe you've been down before and it didn't go well because you weren't in the right place emotionally, mentally, physically, energetically. So it's time. It's time to choose you. It's time to choose what you want, not what anybody else wants for you. That's why you need the strength. That's why you need the connection to your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. So you know that even though physically it looks like you're alone, you're not alone at all. They're all right there. Your crossed over loved ones, your higher self, your guardian angel. They're all right there. So it's time to choose the direction that feels right for you. Because what's coming in is bringing you balance. It's bringing you the return of, I'm hearing like return on investment, right? You've put in the work. Maybe you have been single for a very long time. Maybe you have been on a healing journey for a year or more. Maybe you have been being solitary. You've been in hermit mode. Whatever you've been doing to change your situation, cutting out, moving away from, maybe just coming into your own knowingness that it's time for something different, right? That's spirit leading that charge. So this justice card is bringing in the fairness, the karmic return, right? Because you have been letting go of something. And for many of you, it's been big. It's not been little. It's been karmic. For some of you, you have been healing that empath narcissist relationship pattern. For some of you, you're just coming out of that relationship. For some of you, you've been healing from that type of relationship. For some of you, you've been learning that you've been self-sabotaging because you haven't been as open-hearted as you thought. You were giving the love, but you weren't able to receive it. For some of you, you couldn't trust. You couldn't trust the situation or the person, what they were saying, because of that threat, that something is always going to get me, right? So for whatever you've been going through, whatever your personal situation is, and each and every one of you, it's different. This is a general reading. Take what resonates. And Spirit's bringing me what to say, right? So whoever's watching this on the replay, whoever's watching this live, there's going to be something here for you, whether you're ready to receive it or not. Sometimes with these readings, I feel like I'm just planting a seed, because there's something that's going to kind of give you that minute of, oh, wait a minute, what was that? Why did that make me feel a type of way? But it is time. It is time for you to come into fairness. For some of you, this will be a resolution to a legal matter. For some of you, this will be the finalization of a divorce. Some of it's packing your stuff and walking out. Whatever is being returned, it's time. The wheel of justice has turned, and you now are being given the strength and the resources through opportunities and people to receive. Because there it is. Things are changing. You're coming into victory. You're coming into recognition. It feels so good. It feels so good, and it's time. It's time. But you have to allow it in. You have to have the perseverance. You have to have the ability to drop down into your heart and feel the strength that's being provided. Because for many of you, you've been operating out of your ego, and the strength isn't in your ego. The strength is in your heart. So take a deep breath. Put your hands on your heart and drop down in. That's where the fortitude is. That's where the perseverance is. That's where your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters are working through. And you can even drop down lower into your solar plexus and put your hand on your solar plexus. The seat of your personal power, your will. Because it's time. So when things start showing up, don't block it. When things start showing up, take a minute. Take a minute to look at, what is this showing me? What is this bringing to me? Is this bringing me an opportunity to be discerning? Is this bringing me an opportunity to set a boundary? Or is this simply bringing me fairness? And I just have to trust it and allow it in. It's time. It's time. Let's see who wants to work with you through this. Who's coming in to help you? Oh, okay. Archangel Uriel, there it is. Look at it. Soul power. Yes. The seat of your power, your soul, your solar plexus. Invoke Archangel Uriel for the help that you need, for the strength, the perseverance, the courage, the knowingness, the ability to step into your power. Your higher self is always right there, wanting to give you what I call the secret sauce, right? They have the roadmap. They can see the big picture, and they can show us and inspire us and help us feel the way that it will be the easiest road, the shortcut, right? Where we don't have to go the long way and learn a lesson and go through the thing and all that, right? Yeah. Invoke Archangel Uriel. Partner with Archangel Uriel for the shortcut. For the shortcut. And then you also have, white light. So in meditation, you can invoke the beautiful crystalline white light from the central sun, activating your chakras, clearing, cleansing, unblocking, and activating. Do a chakra clearing meditation. I believe there's one on my playlist, and you can always Google or on YouTube, search chakra clearing meditation. I would endorse or recommend Sarah Hall. She's got beautiful meditations. She works with the angels. But yes, it's time. And getting into your breath. I'm looking at this breath symbol is really catching my eye today. So yes, dropping down into your breath, which is why I think they brought that, put your hands on your heart, take a deep breath. Yeah, drop down into your breath. That connects you. That connects you. That connects you. Breath work is so important because that activates our sympathetic nervous system, which activates our connection to the divine. It's how that works. We are all biologically predisposed to be in connection with your crossed over loved ones, with your team of guides, angels, ascended masters. We're all connected. connected with the other side, connected with each other. So that is what I have for each and every one of you today. I'm going to send you so much love and so many blessings. And thank you for those of you who have reached out. And I appreciate each and every one of you who are here in my community on Facebook and YouTube and website and wherever you're finding me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Have a beautiful rest of your Tuesday. Tonight, Tuesday Tarot, 7 p.m., live stream on Facebook and YouTube. So if you are a YouTube subscriber or you're finding me on YouTube, please subscribe and like. And thank you for each of my new subscribers. It's been really cool to see new subscribers, new names, new energies. So thank you. So yes, Tuesday nights, 7 p.m., Tuesday Tarot. And I'm looking forward to interacting with each and every one of you for as many people as I can fit in the hour to draw one free card from, for. And remember, if I'm not able to get to you, Spirit piggybacks messages. So absolutely, if a message resonates with you, if I say something that, boy, that like, whew, that hit me in the feels, that message is for you too. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. And I'll see you later.